Yo, what up, what up? You see man, Brandon Carter. I'm about to give y'all 3 more books that'll help you get stronger. We're just gonna help. So we're gonna start with Moonwalking with Einstein. This book is about improving your memory. How the author, he's a journalist and he went to cover this event. It was the memory championships of the world, and these people, like, they try to memorize decks of cards and see who can do it the fastest. And then he was like so intrigued by it, he wanted to learn how to do it and compete. And this is just like his story of how he learned to improve his memory to the point where he went and won the championship the next year. And that book is all about the story. You're gonna learn a lot about just how the memory works and how to improve yours. Some tips and some tricks. I found it it's entertaining and beneficial. It actually reads like a novel. It reads like a novel, so those of you who like think that reading is boring, maybe this one won't be so boring for you. What up, hey George? See, George thinks I'm talking to him. He doesn't know how technology works. He doesn't know I'm talking to the camera. He thinks I'm talking to. Of course, I'm talking to him. Another one is I read this recently. Is Tribes by Seth Godin, and this book is basically about. It's kind of about leadership and, how to build a tribe around your idea or your movement, and Seth drops a lot of jewels about leadership. For instance, man, there was something here that I posted a few excerpts from this on my Instagram. Like, here's a part that really hit home. He's talking about, people frequently ask me about getting credit. People want to know how to be sure to get the credit for their ideas, especially when they have a boss who wants to steal it. And he said, real leaders don't care. It's about the mission. It's about spreading your faith, seeing something happen. You know what I'm saying? Talks about there's no record of Martin Luther King or Gandhi whining about credit. Credit isn't the point. Change is the point. You know what I'm saying? Expanding the movement. And that was one of the parts. Just one of the parts. That's just one of the parts that resonated with me. Like, that's the thing about leadership, man. Like, everybody will say, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I run shit. Yo, guys who are yelling that shit don't know shit about fucking leadership. Fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy. He'll never be successful, because leadership is about your movement. It's about a mission. It's about an idea. And it's more about your followers and your team than it is about you. The guy was talking about I'm a motherfucking boss. I'll do a video on this topic later, because it's important to me. Fuck that guy. All right. Then there's Why We Get Fat. I've been ranting and raving about this book for months already. It's really well researched, well put together, and it's just it talks about how calories in, calories out is not the only thing that's important. When it comes to the fat loss, another thing that's important is your hormones, specifically insulin, and they are important. Like, if hormones weren't important, then bodybuilders wouldn't inject steroids into them. They wouldn't inject synthetic testosterone in them. They wouldn't inject insulin in them. Like, insulin, hormones are important, and this book just talks about how carbohydrates really affect your insulin levels and what that does for your fat loss. I mean, he just breaks it down like real scientifically, and it's a lot of research. It's a great book for anybody who wants to lose weight. So those are the 3 books for this week. I'll put the links in the description if y'all want to check them out. Hey George. Say goodbye to everyone.